Well, you can see I've swung the gearbox over on the stand and we've got all the front out. So now what I like to do is take this Planetary housing off the back there. So you just need a 9/16 spanner to pop this off. You can see where the rails come out the back here and where the little bracket that holds the intergear lockout, it's there as well. You can see where the bracket went in the shadows. So we'll just pop this off. There's a few things we can look at in here, but while we're just stripping the gearbox down, we probably won't get too excited. We'll run through each section as we go. So the plan is to have a look at each shaft on the bench once we've got them out, and we'll replace the bearings on each shaft and bring them back in as a unit. So these videos, this last couple of videos, are just stripping it. You can see here there's a needle bearing in this bottom shaft that supports the PDO shaft, and once it comes out of the PDO here, or out of that was a shaft that we had to pull out the back. You can see there's a needle bearing that supports it there, and on mine you can see the needle bearings are on quite an angle, so that means it's worn. That needs throwing out, and we have the reverse idler shaft over here, but we'll get to deal with that. So we have all the bolts out. I'll give this a little bit of a bump just to there we go. That feels, oh bugger it, we'll just pull it apart as we go. Seems to want to play like that. Okay, so we have the backing plate, then there's a thrust washer here. Now you can see my thrust washer is quite worn and cooked. It's been cooked down this bottom end here. So that certainly needs replacing. And look at that one. Holy, she's buggered. I believe they do sell this Planetary as a unit. I'll have a look and let you know. So yeah, they're pretty second hand. But anyway, the owner that I bought this tractor off had it for 34 years untouched, so who knows what went on before that. Okay, so there's these little Planetary gears. We'll have a look at that when the time comes. They have brass thrusts as well, and look at that. Bloody hell. I'm sort of thinking that's not real good. You make up your own mind. We might call them self-centering Planetary gears. Bloody hell. Anyway, it's only money, Lance, don't worry about it. Then this fella here, this is your ring gear. So your ring gear has got dowels on it to help locate it and give it a positive location. We have another thrust washer that's gone to heaven. There should only be one in there, I'm sure. Someone's bodged this up at some stage. But it's lasted 30 odd years. And then this plate here that the thrusts go on. Yeah, look at that. You can drive a Mack truck in those grooves. So that's got to be all chucked out, so that means we've got to order more parts. And this is just a shim that they have there. I'm not even sure what the shim does, but it's always there. So if I find out, I'll let you know. Okay, so that was a bit of a sad old tale, really, wasn't it, that piece? So what we'll do now, we'll work on getting these shafts out. I'll reset the camera up and we'll look at just stripping these shafts out of the box.